Hi children, in the first video quadratic equations we discussed that we explained that what is the concept of quadratic equation. Now in this video we have to discuss about that only select 1 mark questions and objective type questions, 1 mark questions, right? Okay, so what the given first question, 1 mark questions, these are all 1 mark questions. Okay, what the given first one is, what is the general form of a quadratic equation? General form of quadratic equation. In yesterday I explained you, in the previous video. So ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0 is the standard form or general form of quadratic equation, where ABC belongs to R and A not equals to 0. Okay, is the standard form or general form of quadratic equation, right? So a, b, c belongs to R. Should not take a value 0. When we take a value 0, this equation will becomes linear. Okay, right. Next, second question. What the given second question is? Every quadratic equation has at least one real root. Is a false statement. Actually, every quadratic equation has at most two roots. It has the two roots. But the given statement is false, is a false statement. The answer for the second one is false. What the second question is, every quadratic equation has at least one real root, is a false statement. Then third question. What the third question is, the degree of a quadratic equation. What is the degree of quadratic equation? 2 nana. The degree of quadratic equation is 2. What the degree of linear equation is a 1. Degree of cubic equation means 3. Quadratic equation degree 2 nana. And then next they gave that another type of fourth question. They gave two statements here. Mathematical statements. We have to verify that is it true or false. The first statement is the fourth question. The statement A is the equation quadratic equation 9x square plus 3kx plus 4 is equals to 0 is actually given equation, has equal roots when k equals to 4. So when k values, so in this equation they give one unknown value k. When instead of k, when we substitute k value 4, what you get that equation? For that equation has two equal roots. We have to verify that is it true or false statement. Okay, just simply I have to substitute that 9x square plus 3. Instead of k, I have to use that 4 into x plus 4, that is equals to 0. In k place, I have to substitute that 4. 9x square plus 3 4s are 12x plus 4 is equals to 0. Of course, is a quadratic. Then they give one condition. It has the two equal roots. When it comes this word equal roots, non-equal, distant roots, means based on the discriminant. Now I have to compare this equation with ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, where what is a value? A is equals to 9 and b is equals to 12. C is equals to 4. Now I have to find the discriminant value, delta value, b square minus 4ac. So what the b here? 12 square minus 4, a value 9 and c value 4. 12 square is 144 minus 4 9s are 36, 36 4s are 144 again. You will get that 0. Discriminant value is 0. If the delta is 0, of course the roots are real and equal. Is the statement A. Statement A is the true statement. True. And next statement B is given. If the discriminant D of a quadratic equation is equal to 0, then the roots of the equation are real and equal. Of course, if the discriminant value is equals to 0, the roots are real and equal. They give options here. Both the statements are true, both the statements are false. A true, B false, and A false, B true. So this type of questions will ask. Okay, for this answer is A nana. Both the statements are true. Of course, that second statement is the correct explanation of that first statement. Right. Next fifth question is the fifth model. They gave that one chart like that, some quadratic equations. We have to say that nature of the roots is a column 1 is the fifth question. In column 1, in table form they gave that column 1 and the column 2. Okay, so in this first column they ask that first question A, x square plus x minus 12 is equals to 0, and B x square minus 6x plus 9 is equals to 0, and C x square plus x plus 1 equals to 0, and is the P Q R. We have to match this column 1 to column 2. The first P option is real and equal, and the second option is imaginary, and the third option is real and unequal, nothing but distant. Okay, then first I have to take the first equation, x square plus x minus 12, that is equals to 0. By comparing this equation with the standard form ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, a value 1 and b value b is also 1, c is equals to minus 12. Then I have to find that b square minus 4ac, delta value b square minus 4ac. What is b here? 1 square minus 4. What is a value? 1, and c value minus 12. So what is 1 square? 1, minus into minus plus, 12 4s are 36. Okay, sorry 12 4s are 48 plus 1 is the 49, which is greater than 0. Great positive value is the positive value which is greater than 0. So if the discriminant is greater than 0, I mean positive value, so roots are real and unequal. So the A option is R. We have to match that A with the R. Then second one, what the B is given that question B is x square minus 6x plus 9 is equals to 0. Now I have to compare this equation with the standard form. A is equals to 1, A, x square coefficient A nana, and B is equals to minus 6 x coefficient, and C is equals to 9. Then I have to find the delta value, I mean discriminant value. Delta is a B square minus 6 whole square minus 4. What is A value? 1 and C value 9. Minus 6 whole square means minus 6 into minus 6. Minus into minus plus 36 is the 36. 9 4s are 36 is equals to 0. If the discriminant is equals to 0, roots are real and equal. Which option? Which one? So this B we have to match with P like this. Real and equal. Next third one, C. What the third question? Third C is given that x square plus x plus 1 is equals to 0. Okay, then we have to compare this equation with the standard form. Ax square, A value 1, and bx, b coefficient of x, b is equals to 1, and even c is also equals to 1. Then I have to find that b square minus 4ac discriminant value. What is b here? 1 square minus 4, a value 1, and even c is also 1. 1 square means 1, and 4 ones are 4. 4. 1 minus 4 is minus 3. So in those two values, 4 is the greater, it has a negative sign. Minus 3. If the discriminant is less than 0, the roots are imaginary. Imaginary and distant. Imaginary. So which option, which one is the C to match that Q? Okay, what the given options here is A to R, somewhat they gave some options here. Which option is the correct option? A to R is the first. A to R. Next B to P and C to Q. C to Q. R, P, B. So option B is the correct option. They gave that some options here. So option B is the correct option. A with R, B with P and C with Q. Okay, this type of questions they will ask. Then next another model, sixth question. So what the sixth question is, they give the assertion and the reason. Now what the first assertion is given, that 4x square is the sixth question. 4x square minus 12x plus 9 is equals to 0. Has equal roots. So they gave that it has equal roots. It has equal real roots, right? So now we have to verify that is it true or false. So then how can I verify that? Means they gave equal or distant roots, means based on the discriminant. We have to compare this equation with the standard form, where A is equals to A value 4, B is equals to minus 12 and C is equals to 9 here. We have to find that B square minus 4AC. What is B value? Minus 12 whole square minus 4, A value 4 and C value 9. Minus 12 whole square means minus 12 into minus 12 is a 144. Minus into minus plus 12 12 is a 144. 69 is a 144. That is equals to 0. Yes, of course. So the assertion is the true statement. Equal roots. Why? Because the discriminant is equals to 0. The roots are real. And the reason is, what the reason is given here, the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c have repeated roots if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0 is the wrong one. Repeated roots means is nothing but equal roots. When it gets that equal roots means when the b square minus 4ac is equals to 0, but they gave that greater than 0. So that's why assertion is the true, but the reason is the false statement, false one. Okay, I hope you understand. Then seventh question, So just I will explain that what type of questions they will ask in the 1 mark. Okay, so the seventh question is, the roots of the equation. They give one equation, 7x square plus x minus 1 is equals to 0. So now we have to verify that what type of roots for this equation has. The options is given that real and equal. Option B, real and distant. Distant means unequal. Not real. And D, none of these. Okay, now they give some options here. We have to verify that which option is the right option. Okay, now we have to compare this equation with the standard form. After compare this equation, then A value, A is equals to 7 and B is equals to 1 here, 1. And C is equals to minus 1. C is equals to constant minus 1. Then I have to find the delta value. That means B square minus 4AC. What is b value? 4, sorry, 1 square, minus 4, a value 7, and c value minus 1. C value minus 1. 1 square is 1. Minus into minus plus. 4 sevens are 28. 28 ones are 28. Finally, we get the 29, which is greater than 0. Is a positive? No. Greater than 0. If the delta is greater than 0, I mean b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, the roots are real and distant. Which option is the correct option? B. Option B is the right option. Okay, next eighth question. What the eighth question is, here which type of question? So which of the following is not a quadratic equation? They give some options here. Options. Eighth question, which of the following is not a quadratic equation? They give some equations here which is not a quadratic equation. The first one is option A, x square plus 3x minus 5 is equals to 0 is the option A. Option B, second equation, x square plus x cubed plus 2 is equals to 0. And option C, 3 plus x square, that is equals to 0. Then D, x square minus 9, that is equals to 0. All of these equations, A, C and D equations are the quadratic equations. Why? Because by seeing this equation, the degree of this equation, highest power of the variable, right, is the 2. Here to power of the variable 2, degree 2. And even this fourth option D is also degree 2. So these three equations are the quadratic, but this equation has the cubic, is the cubic third degree, is not a quadratic equation. So option B is the right option. Option B is the answer is B. Answer is B. Right. Then ninth question. Ninth question, which type of question is, they gave an equation which is not the simplified form. After simplifying, we have to verify that is it a quadratic or any other equation. So ninth question is, the equation x into x plus 1 plus 8 is equals to x plus 2 into x minus 2. They give one equation. Of course, it has two expressions combined with equality sign. Of course, is an equation, but we have to verify that is of which type of equation. Is it a linear, quadratic, cubic or biquadratic? Okay, now I have to simplify this. X into x plus 1 plus 8, that is equals to x plus 2 into x minus 2 is actually given one. Then I have to multiply this. So inside the bracket values, these two are the bracket terms should multiply with x. X into x, x square plus into plus x ones are x plus 8, that is equals to, is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. Directly we can write that a square a plus b into a minus b, that is equals to a square minus b square, x square minus 2 square. So x square plus 2x plus 8 is the x square minus 4. So this x square term, what in the right side of this equation and the left side of the equation x square gets cancelled. Then what you get, that remain 2x plus 8 is equals to minus 4. Then 2x plus 8, if this minus 4 will transpose to left side, then it will be plus 4, that is equals to 0. Then 2x plus 12 is equals to 0. Is the linear equation which having the degree, is these and all are coefficients. The degree of the equation is 1, so that's why it is a linear. is a linear equation. Without simplify, I can't say that. After simplifying this, we will get the degree of the equation is 1. So we can say that it is a linear. Okay, next 10th question. Okay, 10th. What the 10th question is, the equation 2x square plus kx plus 3 equals to 0 has two equal roots. It has two equal roots. Has equal roots. Then find the value of k. K value can call. We have to find that k. So when it comes that equal roots means based on the discriminant, we have to compare this equation with the standard form where a is equals to, what is a here, 2, b value k, and c is equals to 3. Now I have to find that b square minus 4ac value. What is b here? K square minus 4, a value 2, and then c value 3. So for this equation have equal roots, no, we have to equate this discriminant to 0. Okay, is actually discriminant. Why I equate to 0 means because they have equal roots. Then k square, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24, that is equals to 0, right? Then k square is equals to minus 24 will transpose right side, then it will be plus 24. Then k is equals to square root of 24. We have to simplify this. How to simplify? What is the perfect square nearer to this? 4 6 are 24. 4 6 are 24. I can write the product of 4 into 6. And then what is the square root of 4? 2 nana. Root 6. Should write that plus or minus. Every square root has two square root, both positive and negative, plus or minus. When we keep square root means it has the both positive and negative square roots. Every real number has two square roots, both positive and negative. I can write this 24 as 4 6. Square root of 4 is 2, plus or minus as it is, and root 6 as it is, right? Is the k value. Okay, last question. 11th question number 11. Question number 11. What the given question is, the equation x square plus 1 by x square equals to 2 is a quadratic equation. So they gave that we have to verify that is it true or false. Is it a quadratic equation? Means not a quadratic. See here. Okay. So now I have to simplify this. Between the fractions we have plus sign. Should take that LCM. The LCM of 1 and x square is x square like this. And both are different. No, you should multiply cross x square into x square, x power 4 plus 1 into 1 1, that is equals to 2. Then x power 4 plus 1, that is equals to 2 into x square. This divided by x square will transpose right side, then it will be multiplied. Then finally we get the 2x square, x power 4. Now this plus 2x square will transpose to minus 2x square plus 1, that is equals to 0. Is not be a quadratic equation. Is not a quadratic equation. Is a fourth degree biquadratic. Is a biquadratic. Biquadratic equation is not the quadratic, not the degree. The last question, 12th, is an important one. Last question, if minus 5 is a root of quadratic equation, if minus 5 is a root of a quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. What that equation is? 2x square plus px minus 5 is equals to 0. Sorry, minus 15 is equals to 0. We have to find that p value, then p is equals to, okay, if it is a root, then it will be satisfies this equation. Root, already explained that concept. Root means which satisfies that equation. Satisfies means instead of x we have to substitute this value. 2 into in x place I have to substitute that minus 5 whole square plus p into minus 5 minus 15, that is equals to 0. Then 2 into what is minus 5 whole square should not multiply this value. So first we have to simplify the power. Minus 5 whole square is 25. Plus into minus p into 5p minus 15, that is equals to 0. And 225 is the 50 minus 5p minus 15, that is equals to 0. 5p is the p term variable and these two are the constants. Is the plus 50. In front of this number there is no sign, means 50, and for this 15 have negative sign minus 15. Should subtract this. 10 minus 5 is 5 and 4 minus 1 is 3. In those two values 50 is the greater, it has a plus 35. Plus 35, that is equals to 0. Then minus 5p is equals to, if this plus 35 will transpose right side, then it will be minus 35. Then minus gets cancelled, then p is equals to 35 by 5. This multiplied 5 will transpose right side. 5 ones are 5 sevens are. So p is equals to 7. I hope you understand. Okay, these are the 1 mark questions, selected 1 mark questions. Like this I will explain that each and every topic. 1 mark questions, selected 1 mark questions, selected 2 marks questions. So this type of explanation will helps you to write that exam well, right? Thank you ma. మీరు ఈ ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకుంటారని, బెల్ ఐకాన్ నొక్కి వేరే వాళ్ళకి కూడా షేర్ చేస్తారని ఆశిస్తున్నాను. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.